For millennia, the sheer scale and precision of the Egyptian pyramids have baffled observers, leading to endless speculation about their construction. How did an ancient civilization, without modern machinery, manage to quarry, transport, and precisely place millions of massive stone blocks, some weighing many tons, to heights exceeding 140 meters? While the exact methods remain a subject of ongoing debate and fascination, archaeological evidence and scientific analysis have provided compelling insights, allowing us to piece together a remarkable picture of ancient Egyptian ingenuity. The primary material for the pyramids was locally quarried limestone, abundant in the Giza Plateau. For the outer casing, a finer, more polished white limestone was brought from Tura, across the Nile. Granite, a much harder stone, was used for specific architectural elements, such as the burial chambers, portcullises, and sometimes for the outer casing, as seen in the Pyramid of Menkaure. The quarrying process itself was a monumental undertaking. Workers used copper tools, such as chisels and saws, to cut the softer limestone. For the harder granite, they likely employed dolerite pounding stones, a method that involved repeatedly striking the rock to break it apart, and possibly even fire setting to crack the stone. Once quarried, the blocks were roughly shaped at the quarry site before being transported. Transporting these colossal stones, some weighing upwards of 2.5 tons, and the largest, in the King's Chamber of the Great Pyramid, weighing an estimated 80 tons, was arguably the most challenging aspect of construction. The prevailing theory suggests that the Egyptians utilized a combination of human power, sledges, and ingenious methods to reduce friction. Heavy blocks were likely loaded onto wooden sledges, which were then pulled by teams of hundreds, if not thousands, of workers. Recent discoveries, such as a 4,500-year-old ramp system found at the ancient alabaster quarry of Hatnub, suggest that the Egyptians used a sophisticated system of ramps and ropes to haul heavy stone blocks up steep inclines. This particular ramp, with staircases and post holes on either side, would have allowed workers to pull sledges carrying blocks up the ramp using ropes, distributing the effort and making the task more manageable. This discovery lends significant weight to the long-held theory that ramps were central to the pyramid construction process. But what kind of ramps? This is where the theories diverge. One popular hypothesis suggests a single, long, straight ramp extending from the ground to the top of the pyramid. However, for a pyramid as tall as the Great Pyramid of Giza, such a ramp would have to be impossibly long and steep, requiring more material than the pyramid itself. Another theory proposes a spiral ramp wrapping around the pyramid as it grew in height. This would have been more practical in terms of length and gradient, but would have obscured the corners of the pyramid, making precise alignment difficult. A third, more recent theory, supported by some archaeological findings, suggests an internal ramp system, spiraling upwards within the pyramid's core, with external ramps used only for the lower levels. This would explain the lack of external ramp evidence and the precise corners of the pyramids. Once the blocks reached the construction level, they needed to be lifted into position. While the ancient Greek historian Herodotus mentioned the use of machines or levers, the exact mechanisms remain speculative. It's likely that a combination of methods was employed. Simple levers could have been used to lift blocks short distances, perhaps onto a prepared platform. For higher levels, a system of wooden rockers or cradles might have been used to incrementally raise the blocks. The precision with which these massive stones were fitted together, often with gaps of less than a millimeter, speaks to an extraordinary level of craftsmanship and planning. This was not merely brute force. It was a sophisticated application of physics and geometry. Another crucial element was the use of water. Recent archaeological findings, including a now dried-up branch of the River Nile, suggest that the Egyptians may have used a network of canals and basins to transport massive stone blocks from distant quarries directly to the pyramid sites. This would have significantly reduced the arduous task of overland transport, especially for the heaviest stones. The idea of using water to lubricate sledges or even to create a sort of hydraulic lift system within the ramps is also being explored, adding another layer of complexity to their engineering prowess. The workforce behind these monumental structures was not, as often depicted, enslaved labor. Archaeological evidence, including workers' cemeteries and settlements, indicates that the pyramids were built by tens of thousands of skilled Egyptian laborers, organized into highly efficient teams. These workers were well-fed, housed, and compensated, either through wages or as a form of tax payment. Their dedication and expertise were crucial to the success of these projects. The construction of a pyramid was a national undertaking, a massive public works project that united the kingdom under a common goal, fostering a sense of national identity and purpose. The sheer scale of the undertaking is almost incomprehensible. The Great Pyramid of Giza alone consists of an estimated 2.3 million stone blocks. Building it would have required placing approximately 800 tons of stone every day for over 2 decades. This level of organization, logistics, and engineering precision, achieved without the wheel, for heavy loads, iron tools, or modern surveying equipment, is a testament to the advanced knowledge and capabilities of the ancient Egyptians. While we have many theories and a growing body of evidence, the complete picture of how they achieved such feats remains tantalizingly out of reach, adding to the enduring mystique of these ancient wonders. Despite centuries of archaeological investigation, scientific analysis, and technological advancements, the Egyptian pyramids continue to guard their deepest secrets. While we have a much clearer understanding of their construction than ever before, there remain profound questions that continue to baffle Egyptologists, engineers, and enthusiasts alike. These are the mysteries that keep the pyramids alive in our collective imagination, pushing the boundaries of what we thought possible for an ancient civilization. One of the most persistent and perplexing questions revolves around the purpose of certain internal structures and chambers within the Great Pyramid. While it is widely accepted that the pyramids served as tombs for pharaohs, the Great Pyramid of Khufu, in particular, presents anomalies. The so-called King's Chamber and Queen's Chamber are well known, but what about the mysterious Grand Gallery, a towering, corbelled passageway leading to the King's Chamber? Its precise function, beyond being an architectural marvel, is still debated. Furthermore, in 2017, the Scan Pyramids project, using cosmic ray imaging, muon tomography, discovered a large, previously unknown void above the Grand Gallery. This Scan Pyramids Big Void, as it's been dubbed, is at least 30 meters long and has no apparent structural purpose. Is it a hidden chamber, a stress-relieving mechanism, or something else entirely? Its existence challenges our understanding of the pyramid's internal layout and construction methods. Another enduring mystery is the incredible precision of the pyramid's alignment. The Great Pyramid of Giza is aligned to true north with an astonishing accuracy of less than 1/10 of a degree. How did the ancient Egyptians achieve such precise astronomical alignment without modern instruments? Theories range from using the stars, specifically the circumpolar stars, to observing the sun's shadow at the equinoxes. While plausible, the level of precision achieved still seems almost miraculous for the technology available at the time. This precision extends to the leveling of the pyramid's base, which is almost perfectly flat, despite covering an area of over 13 acres. How they achieved such a perfect level over such a vast and uneven terrain remains a subject of intense study. Then there's the question of the air shafts or star shafts within the Great Pyramid. 2 narrow shafts extend from the King's Chamber and 2 from the Queen's Chamber, leading outwards. While some believe they were for ventilation, their small size and complex angles suggest a more symbolic or astronomical purpose. Indeed, some align with specific stars or constellations, leading to theories about their use in the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife or as astronomical observation points. However, the shafts from the Queen's Chamber are blocked by mysterious stone doors with copper handles, one of which was explored by a robotic camera in 2002 and 2011, revealing another door behind the first. What lies beyond these doors? Are they merely symbolic, or do they conceal further chambers or secrets? The sheer volume of labor and resources required to build the pyramids also raises questions about the socio-economic organization of ancient Egypt. While we know they were built by skilled workers, not slaves, the logistics of feeding, housing, and managing such a massive workforce for decades is mind-boggling. How was the labor organized? What was the precise system of payment or taxation that allowed for such a sustained effort? While some administrative records exist, the full picture of this ancient project management remains incomplete. Beyond the practicalities, there are the more esoteric theories that continue to circulate. Were the pyramids power generators designed to harness telluric energy? Were they astronomical observatories, far more advanced than we realize? Do they contain hidden messages or prophecies? While many of these theories fall into the realm of pseudoscience, they highlight the profound sense of wonder and mystery that the pyramids evoke. The fact that such monumental structures could have been built by a civilization thousands of years ago, using seemingly primitive tools, continues to challenge our assumptions about ancient capabilities. Ultimately, the pyramids stand as a testament to both human achievement and human limitation. They are monumental puzzles with many pieces still missing. The unanswered questions are not a sign of failure, but an invitation to continue exploring, to continue pushing the boundaries of our understanding, and to acknowledge that even the most studied wonders of the world still hold secrets waiting to be decoded. The pyramids whisper tales of a past that we are still struggling to comprehend, reminding us that the ancient world was far more sophisticated and mysterious than we often imagine. Despite the lingering mysteries, the Egyptian pyramids continue to captivate and inspire, standing as enduring symbols of human ambition, ingenuity, and a profound connection to the afterlife. Their legacy extends far beyond their ancient origins, influencing architecture, art, and human thought across millennia. In the modern era, they remain a powerful draw, attracting millions of tourists annually, contributing significantly to Egypt's economy, and serving as a tangible link to one of the world's most fascinating civilizations. Our understanding of the pyramids is not static. It is constantly evolving with new archaeological discoveries and technological advancements. Modern Egyptology employs cutting-edge techniques, from ground-penetrating radar and seismic surveys to drone mapping and, as we've seen, cosmic ray imaging. These non-invasive methods allow researchers to peer beneath the surface, revealing hidden structures and providing new clues without disturbing these ancient monuments. The discovery of the Scan Pyramid's Big Void is a prime example of how new technology can unveil secrets that have been hidden for thousands of years, reigniting global interest and prompting further investigation. Ongoing excavations around the pyramid sites continue to unearth invaluable information about the lives of the pyramid builders, their daily routines, their diet, and their social organization. These discoveries paint a more complete picture of the society that was capable of such monumental feats, dispelling myths and providing a more human dimension to the construction process. The preservation of these ancient wonders is also a critical ongoing effort, with international collaborations working to protect them from the ravages of time, pollution, and human impact, ensuring that future generations can continue to marvel at their grandeur. The pyramids also serve as a powerful reminder of the cyclical nature of knowledge and discovery. What was once known, then lost, is slowly being pieced back together through dedicated research and innovative techniques. They challenge us to question our assumptions about ancient civilizations, to recognize their sophisticated understanding of mathematics, astronomy, and engineering, and to appreciate the depth of their spiritual beliefs. They are not just tombs. They are cosmic calendars, architectural masterpieces, and profound statements about humanity's place in the universe. In a world increasingly dominated by fleeting trends and rapid technological change, the pyramids stand as a testament to permanence. They remind us of the enduring human desire to leave a mark, to connect with the divine, and to grapple with the mysteries of existence. While we may never fully decode every secret they hold, the journey of discovery itself is a reward. The questions they pose continue to drive research, inspire wonder, and remind us that even after thousands of years, the ancient world still has much to teach us about ourselves and our place in the grand tapestry of history. One of the most intriguing and persistent questions surrounding the pyramids, particularly the Great Pyramid of Giza, concerns the precise methods used for their construction. While the ramp theories, straight, spiral, internal, are widely discussed, none fully explain the monumental task with absolute certainty. For instance, if a straight ramp was used, its sheer size would have been enormous, requiring more material and labor than the pyramid itself. A spiral ramp, while more compact, would have presented challenges in maintaining the precise angles and alignment of the blocks, especially for the smooth outer casing. The internal ramp theory, supported by some evidence, still leaves questions about how the very top sections of the pyramid were completed. How were the massive capstone blocks, weighing many tons, lifted to such dizzying heights? Were there temporary external structures that have since vanished without a trace? The absence of definitive archaeological evidence for any single, universally accepted ramp system continues to fuel debate and speculation. Furthermore, the incredible precision of the pyramid's construction, particularly the Great Pyramid, extends beyond its astronomical alignment. The blocks are fitted with such exactitude that, in many places, a razor blade cannot be inserted between them. This level of masonry, achieved with copper tools and without the aid of modern surveying equipment, is truly astonishing. How did they achieve such flatness and perfect right angles on such massive stones? Was it through meticulous trial and error, or did they possess a more advanced understanding of geometry and measurement than we currently credit them with? The methods for cutting, shaping, and placing these stones with such accuracy remain a subject of intense study and wonder. Some alternative theories even propose the use of a form of geopolymer concrete, suggesting that the blocks were cast in situ rather than carved and transported. While largely dismissed by mainstream Egyptology, such theories highlight the sheer difficulty in explaining the observed precision with conventional methods. Another area of ongoing mystery revolves around the purpose of the pyramids beyond their function as tombs. While the primary role of the Great Pyramid as a burial place for Pharaoh Khufu is widely accepted, the absence of a mummy or significant funerary artifacts within its main chambers has led to alternative interpretations. Some theories suggest that the pyramids might have served as astronomical observatories, their precise alignments allowing for the tracking of celestial bodies and the prediction of astronomical events. Others propose that they were power generators, designed to harness telluric energy or even to resonate with cosmic frequencies. While these more speculative theories often lack concrete archaeological support, they underscore the feeling that there might be more to these structures than meets the eye, a deeper, perhaps forgotten, purpose that transcends their funerary function. The logistical challenges of building the pyramids also present unanswered questions. While we know that a highly organized workforce of skilled laborers was involved, the exact methods of their organization, the daily routines, and the precise management of resources for such a prolonged and massive undertaking are still not fully understood. How were the millions of tons of stone managed and moved on a daily basis? What was the exact system of food and water supply for tens of thousands of workers? How were the various specialized teams, quarrymen, transporters, masons, architects, coordinated to ensure such a seamless and precise construction process? The sheer administrative and logistical genius required to execute such projects is a testament to the sophistication of ancient Egyptian society. But the detailed blueprints of this ancient project management remain elusive. Finally, the very evolution of pyramid building itself presents a mystery. The early pyramids, like the step pyramid of Djoser, were vastly different in design and construction from the later, true pyramids of the 4th dynasty. The transition from step structures to smooth-sided pyramids, and the various experimental failures like the bent pyramid, indicate a process of learning and refinement. But what drove this rapid evolution? Was it purely trial and error, or were there theoretical breakthroughs that guided the architects? The knowledge of how to build such structures seems to have appeared relatively quickly, and then, after the Old Kingdom, the scale and ambition of pyramid building significantly declined. Why did this knowledge, or the impetus to apply it on such a grand scale, seemingly diminish over time? These are the questions that continue to challenge our understanding of ancient Egyptian capabilities and the true extent of their scientific and engineering knowledge. Beyond the construction methods, the very purpose of some of the pyramids, especially the Great Pyramid, continues to be a source of intense debate. While the consensus among Egyptologists is that they were tombs for pharaohs, the lack of a mummy or definitive funerary artifacts within the Great Pyramid itself has led to alternative theories. Why is there no sarcophagus in the Queen's chamber? What was the true function of the mysterious shafts leading from the King's and Queen's chambers? These shafts, often referred to as air shafts or star shafts, are too narrow for human passage and align with specific stars or constellations, suggesting a symbolic or astronomical purpose. The exploration of these shafts by robotic cameras has revealed hidden doors, further deepening the mystery. What lies behind these doors? Are they merely symbolic, Or do they conceal further chambers, artifacts, or even a deeper understanding of the pyramid's true purpose? The ongoing exploration of these internal features continues to challenge the conventional understanding of the pyramids as mere burial monuments. Another fascinating and largely unexplained aspect is the acoustic properties of some of the pyramid chambers. In the King's Chamber of the Great Pyramid, for instance, certain frequencies of sound resonate in a unique way, creating a powerful, almost ethereal experience. Was this intentional? Did the ancient Egyptians possess an understanding of acoustics that allowed them to design these chambers for specific sonic effects, perhaps for ritualistic purposes or to enhance a spiritual experience? While modern science can measure these phenomena, the intent behind them remains elusive. This leads to broader questions about the ancient Egyptians' understanding of physics, sound, and even consciousness, suggesting a level of knowledge that we are only beginning to appreciate. The precise methods of surveying and alignment also present a significant puzzle. The Great Pyramid is aligned to true north with an astonishing accuracy of less than 1/10 of a degree. How did they achieve such precision without a compass or advanced surveying equipment? Theories involve observing the circumpolar stars, using the sun's shadow at the equinoxes, or even employing a form of magnetic alignment. However, the sheer scale and precision of this alignment, maintained over such a vast structure, continues to defy easy explanation. Similarly, the leveling of the pyramid's base, which is almost perfectly flat across its vast area, speaks to an incredible mastery of civil engineering. How did they achieve such a perfect level over uneven terrain? These questions highlight a sophisticated understanding of mathematics, astronomy, and practical engineering that challenges our perceptions of ancient capabilities. Finally, the lost knowledge aspect extends beyond the construction. What else did the ancient Egyptians know that has been lost to time? Their medical practices were remarkably advanced for their era, with evidence of complex surgeries and sophisticated understanding of anatomy. Their astronomical observations were precise, and their understanding of the natural world was deeply integrated into their cosmology. Are there texts, scrolls, or records that have yet to be discovered that could shed light on these areas? The possibility of hidden chambers, undiscovered libraries, or even forgotten technologies within or around the pyramids continues to fuel the imagination and drive ongoing research. The pyramids are not just static monuments. They are dynamic puzzles, constantly revealing new layers of complexity and challenging us to reconsider the true extent of ancient human knowledge. We have journeyed deep into the heart of ancient Egypt, exploring the awe-inspiring enigma of the pyramids. We've marveled at their monumental scale, pondered the ingenious engineering feats required for their construction, and confronted the many mysteries that continue to shroud them in an aura of wonder. From the precise alignment to the hidden chambers, the pyramids remain a testament to a civilization whose capabilities we are still struggling to fully comprehend. Their story is a powerful reminder that history is not a static collection of facts, but a living, breathing narrative, constantly being reinterpreted and expanded with every new discovery. The pyramids are not just ancient tombs. They are colossal questions etched in stone, inviting us to decode their secrets, to challenge our assumptions, and to embrace the unknown. They stand as a bridge between our present and a distant past, whispering tales of pharaohs, gods, and the enduring human quest for immortality and understanding. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating exploration of the secrets of the pyramids. If you found this journey into the mysteries of the Egyptian pyramids as captivating as we did, please consider liking this video, subscribing to our channel for more historical deep dives, and sharing it with fellow history enthusiasts. Your support helps us bring these ancient wonders to life. Until next time, keep exploring the past to understand our present.